So I'm here. I am currently, I have a new studio. It's called Influential Studio, and I am laying in it. It is not open yet. I'm going to have a grand opening on April the 6th is my grand opening. Yeah, so anyway, I was laying here and I said, well, I ain't checked into YouTube in a while. I told you guys last time, I believe, last time I came on live, I let you guys know that I was going to be steering away from some of the content that I usually create. I am still, 70s baby. I am still growing old gracefully. I am still Goodwill thrift shopping. I am still doing a lot of it, but I'm doing it in a different manner. So in my downtime, I said, well, what can I do? And I decided, hey, Tanya, good morning. And Michael and Yasir, hey, I'm doing fine, I'm doing great. No, so I started me a studio, a content studio. It's called Influential Studio. And with that studio, I also started a local magazine, which that took off pretty good. And I've only been doing that for 1 month, and it has not even posted. Hey, Renee, good morning. But yeah, so like I said, I started a podcast studio. My aunt is here. I'm a caregiver. So the TV is loud because my aunt is over there watching TV. I gave her a title. She's my administrative assistant. So yeah, I started a business. I started a business doing social media. I teach social media content. I'm going to teach Canva. I'm going to teach Chat GPT. This is going to be a small micro event center. So we'll do like paint and sips and different type of things out of here. Like, well, thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna dabble into some different stuff. Being a content creator is not as easy as people think it may be. And when you want to switch up and do something different, it's kind of hard. Not only is it hard, it takes away from the community that you built. So I've been getting a lot of um, unfollows and things of sort, but that's okay because I had a conversation with God and I knew it was going to happen. So I'm going to teach that as well. What happens when you don't want to make content anymore. And it's not that I don't want to make content, it's just that, thank you, Yasir. Hey, Richard. It's not that thank you, D-Dubs, is it? It's not that I don't want to make content, I just want to make it in a different manner. You know what I mean? So I'm up here at my new studio, and I'm waiting on the FedEx people. I missed them yesterday. They told me they would be here. Grand Rising, Reginald. They told me they would be here on Monday, but they came yesterday and said I missed the package. But no, y'all missed me. I didn't miss y'all. But anyway, so yeah, that's my story for the day. You need a class. I'm actually going to do it a couple of times, and I'm going to record it here, and then I'm just going to put it out on YouTube. So I hate to say it's basically going to be a free class, but it will be like a free class. I'll teach it here, and I'll teach it and charge here. But once I do it, then I'll put it out on social media. But the difference in that is you have hands-on. I'll be able to answer your questions. I'll be able to look at your social media. I'll be able to look at what you want to do, and we can go from your makeup and not just from you listening to me. And it's not really zeroing in on what you want to do. But I'm proud to say that like every page that I've started has actually gained traction. Yeah. So I started another one, and it's for the studio, so that might not gain as much traction, but local traffic is what I want. I want my community on that one, and it'll be different. It will be different interviews and stuff of sort on the local unsung heroes and people in our community that makes, the wheels turn. They did the same thing to you yesterday, Christy. I was so disappointed because I ordered from Amazon and it told me to be here on Monday. So I get here and then on the door it's like, hey, you missed your package. So now I'm sitting here since 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, waiting on them to bring it to me. Good morning, Mason. So yes, do I look tired? I am tired. I'm really tired. Do I sound tired? I am tired. I'm really tired. But so far, I haven't even been able to focus on my house. My house is kind of looking a mess right now, but the studio looks pretty good. So like I said, it'll be a podcast studio, and that's one of my sections there. So if a person wants to do a podcast with like kind of like a Mexican, then I got a pink section over there. Yeah, I'm laying on the floor. Nobody walked in here but me, so the carpet's still clean for now. For now, but so that pink section on there is for like our Chanel section. It really looks nice if you see it. But then that green section, I'm gonna put a sign on the wall that says Influential Studios. Behind that green wall, there's a room that I'm getting soundproof. So people who want to do like iHeart podcast and different things of sort, they can do it there. I'm gonna have a video as well to show you from start to end because I put everything together. I designed everything. I went from Goodwill to Burlington to Habitat thrift store, Amazon, Walmart, D&D's, Ross. So you got a little bit of everything here because I shop cheap. But then back there, oh, home accent. So back there, you guys can't really see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that is my conference table. So I'll rent this building out. So if anybody just want to have a conference, or if they want to have like a whole class setting, they can, get rid of my decor and do their class section. But so yeah, I got to get some more chairs for that table. But yeah, so like I said, I did a magazine, a local magazine, and that's really getting good vibes. I already have some people ready to pay for some ads for next month. Um, it looks like a facility. It is like what kind of facility? Thank you, Alonzo. But yeah, it is. It's and let me show you. I got the storefront, so I'm right on. Oh, I'm trying to turn it. So I'm actually looking out the window. I have to take that film off the window because that's the last business that was here. But I didn't rush to take it off because I wasn't ready. Mine come in. My window comes on Friday. My new window. Tanya, you can get the magazine. I'll have it on norpots.com. But I don't know if you'll want it. For one, it's free. But I don't know if you'll want it because it's just local people like from Fort Myers, Florida. I don't know if you're from Fort Myers. Oh, Tanya. Oh, girl, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. When I looked at the name, I'm sorry, baby. So it'll be out April the 6th. That is my grand opening. And I'm going to have it in the churches April the 6th, but I'm going to actually present it at my grand opening because I got like most of the people that was in the magazine this month. So this month I have Tanya. This really makes me feel good that you're on here. I like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. The support means everything. Local support to me means everything. So I thank you so much. But in this magazine this month I have Bird, Austin Smith. He's talking about being a real estate broker, how he turned his life over. You have Tashika Perry on her being a fashion guru on social media, how she went from 5,000 to 120,000 followers in less than 5 months. You have, because I still want it to be about social media and the monetization. I have some tips in there about social media. I have Who else is in there? Keitha, and you guys are in there. Dunbar Festival Committee is in there. Jeff Roberts, he's in there. Then you got a couple ads and stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, so that magazine will be out in the churches. Friendship actually did the very first article because every month I'm gonna have an article in there about. I want the pastor to open up the a pastor, not the pastor, but a pastor from the community to open up the magazine every month. So the first month I asked Pastor Parker from Friendship to do it. So yeah. So I think it's pretty good. That magazine so far went really good. And my grand opening, I literally had to close off invites. I just didn't think nobody would. I'm not gonna say would want to come because I don't get that much local support that I knew of. But I guess I hadn't done anything local to call for the support of the local, so I have to apologize to words that I speak sometime. I just never knew the. I'm honored. I never knew the community actually supported me because I have such a big following that, yeah, I gotta apologize to the community, but they showed out. But I opened up the invites, and the space can only hold like 50 people on a regular day. So for me to put like tables in here and try to accommodate everybody, I had to close off the invites. But yeah, so far so good. I think. Oh, and I didn't show y'all this other side. So that's another podcast station. So out here where I'm at, it's not soundproof, but that's okay for people like me because if the TV wasn't on, I'm okay with the way that the video sounds without being soundproof. That's most people who do content on right here. But when you talking about podcasts and different stuff of sort, you want that silence. You don't want the traffic. You don't want, extra noises. So that's why I'm getting that room together. But anyway, so that's why I haven't been here. I've been working, and I've been a caregiver. I've been a caregiver since December, and there's a lot to learn from being a caregiver. I think I'll address that in the magazine one day. But I have learned a lot. I have had to pray. I have had to learn patience. And I have I had to learn how to cook because I cook a lot now. So yeah, but all in all, I know this is what God wants me to do. So like I said, a lot of things in my life has come to a halt. And I just got to get back on track with the things that I want to do. hmm So anyway, that's about it for that. That's about it for that. And I guess when I don't want to say I'm in a mode today, but I'm tired. I'm gonna Alonzo, for the podcast I'm using Rodecaster. Let me see if I got it. I'm using the Rodecaster, and it's I'm gonna say pretty expensive, but it's worth it because it will actually mute a lot of the sound, and Rodecaster is just the way to go. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm just gonna use Rodecaster, and I'm gonna use. Let me see. Somebody sent me everything that I need to order because the headphones are top notch, the microphones are top notch. Altogether, I think it's gonna be like $1,700 on, but you don't have to spend that much. I'm trying to get enough to accommodate, like if I have more people doing a podcast at once, so you don't have to, like if you're doing it just for yourself, it'll probably cost you $900. But for me to get extra microphone, extra headphones, extra like all the little extra stuff I need for more than one person, it's my caddy says $1,700 right now just for the equipment itself. Thank you, Alonzo. I do have books available too. Let me say, oh, you know what? Look at God. because I'm going to sell them in here too. So, let me see. That's just the journal part where you have to keep up because actually being a content creator, you gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta work. It's not just simple as it seems. These people have to come up with ideas and ways and things to do. But you got to come up with things to do. But in this book, it has like ways you can make money, grow your social media following across all your channels, collaborate with other influencers, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. This time around, I did it before. I've done it before. I still do it, but this time I'm gonna make a conscious effort to actually reach out to different content creators to go back and forth with content. But um, make exclusive content and get like subscribers and stuff. Affiliate marketing, promote your posts with social media ads. I'm gonna do that for my influential page, and I have did a lot of promotions. And promotions is where you pay to put your ads out, but what you get back in return is I do have an ebook as well. I'm sorry. I do have a physical book, but I also have an ebook. You can, I think the physical book is 50 and the ebook is 30. So yeah. Thank you guys. But so I did a lot of promotions, and a lot of times I got my following that way. When I was doing, before I lost my contact, I was doing selling shapewear, and like the first time I did a promotion on social media, I made $11,000 um, over what I normally make from promotions alone. With people responding to the promotion. So promotions help if you're selling stuff. And you sign up on all of them, make sure that you're signed up on each and every one of your platforms. If you're able to sign up, make sure you're signed up for platform-based monetization. And you can teach courses, like whatever you're good at, teach it. Somebody want to know. The other day I was trying to soundproof a room, and I went on YouTube and Google, Google, YouTube, same thing. And I YouTube how to soundproof a room, and it's like videos on there with like millions of views. So whatever you think you're good at, do it. Like just do it. Um, so yeah, it tells you to define your brand, identify your audience, build your community, establish your engagement and influence, sign up for monetization platforms, and seek out brands. But everything is in here, and they kind of tell you step by step how to go about it. And I'm gonna tell you now, if you don't do the work, you're not gonna get the money, and that's just simple as that. That ain't like this ain't one of them jobs that you go to and you can sneak and not do the work. Be sitting in the bathroom all day and still get paid. That ain't one of them jobs. You actually gotta work. I used to get so irritated when I hear people say get a real job. I haven't worked in almost 5 years. 5 years just from doing content creation. So yeah, that's my real job right now, and I made more than I've ever made working a 9 to 5. I'm so nosy. So next door to me is a hairdresser. So I see people go in looking one way and coming out looking another. But they do pretty good hair, so I might let them do mine. But anyway, yeah, social media checklist, what you should do daily. Reply to all direct and private messages. Reply to all notifications on your platform. Check all of the comments and reactions to your posts. Schedule posts for the next day. Brainstorm and work on new ideas. Follow back those who follow you. Now, let me tell you something about following back people that follow you. I don't always do that because sometimes when you go back and you look at the people that follow you, and I don't like to let everything in my spirit, and sometimes they be having too much going on. Lions probably just walk and talk. Um, Thank you, Emmanuel. But yeah, I don't always follow back people because sometimes they spirit, the things that they put on their page, I'd be careful of what I take in. Like I be careful of the music I listen to, the people I listen to. I have to be careful because I. So one day I was in the car with my nephew. I told this story before, but and he was playing Kevin Gates, and the music was like such a flow that you can really like get into. And I'm like, nephew, what this is? And he was like, this is Kevin Gates. I'm like, okay. So I got in my car after I left him, and I put Kevin Gates in. I listened to Kevin Gates by the week, and I'm not a cusser. Man, if I tell you cuss words were slipping out here and there, and I was like, you know what, Lord, let me stop. Let me quit listening to music that provoked me to actually be okay with cussing, actually be okay with thinking bad thoughts, promoting sex and stuff like that. So I be real careful about what I take in. Anyway, so we got the weekly checklist and the monthly checklist. And it got 30-day social media challenge, things to challenge yourself with to get it done. Then it has the planner where you just write everything out. It's in there. It's kind of self-explanatory. Really nice journal. I love it for myself. I use it for myself, even with knowing what to do. I do it. Thank you, Kevin, just to stay on point with what I'm doing. But anyway, guys, I wish I could take y'all around, but I don't feel like getting up. That's a bad part too. So in that soundproof room, I'm gonna get a couch in there. But ooh, y'all, I'm getting old for real. I don't care how I look. I know what I'm getting when I try to get up. Um, in that soundproof room, there's gonna be a couch in there that I can lay on. I won't have to sit on the floor. My aunt say, "Girl, who you had a fight with? Like, why you got on them pants?" I said, "Girl, Auntie, if my pants look like this, just imagine what the other person looked like." She said, "You got them." I said, "Baby, I got them." I scrapped them up.
Just one thing before I go. What would it take to make you smile? I don't know.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Kevin. I love people in my profession that the 30s, the 3Ds of success is discipline, dedication, and determination. Exactly. It's like, I'm glad you put that first because discipline matters. Yeah, discipline matters. You got to be disciplined because determination comes with discipline. Comes with discipline because they don't even work without discipline. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that the 3Ds of success. Hey, be bugs. But yeah. So anyway, guys, that's all I got to say for today. And of course, the FedEx people ain't get here yet. No, they ain't got here yet. They make me wait and wait and wait. The funny thing, y'all, my aunt don't understand what I do. So when I do stuff like this, she be looking at me like, "Who are you talking to?" And I say, "Auntie, I'm talking to myself." And then I have to put it. She's like 80 years old. Then I have to put it on TV, and I say, "Look, Auntie, that's me." She's like, "Okay." Like she think I'm on TV and stuff, y'all. Don't worry about it. If I can make one fan that's in my house, she in my house, and that's my fan, and I'm hers. But yeah, so I put it on there every blue moon and show her what I'm doing. Or like when I had the studio at my house, um, I would go into the studio and I'd be like, "Auntie, I'm in the studio, so when you walk back there, don't talk, just walk back there and be quiet." So she'll walk back there and be real quiet and she'll look at me and she'll go back in the front room. But now this is our studio and she watched it from the time I paid the people to rent it, building up the chairs. So I'm really happy about this journey that I'm on right now. And I pray that it brings me just as much success as me being a content creator has brought me. But I just wanted to change lanes. Like I wanted to do something different. Yeah, this was an empty building. I came in and I decorated it, and I think I did pretty good. I think I did. I think I bought everything in here for under $10,000. Um, and that's with the original. Is that with the rent? So probably 12,000 with me paying down for the building and everything. So I think I did everything I didn't have to get a loan or anything. I did it out of my pocket, and it took me a month. Um, this 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 thought came to mind on January the 27th. I said, you know what? Maybe I should try to do something and start a podcast studio. February 27th, I got the keys to this building. On February 27th, I was riding down the street and I was going for a different building. And then I was going to put my money down and everything for that other building. It was smaller. And as I was riding, I seen this building. It was on a front street. It has a window view. It's on a main road. And I don't know why I didn't think I'd be able to get it, but I called a lady and she was like, it's available and you can get it. And she told me it was either going to be me or a church, whichever one got the money up first to bring it. And I bought it to her. And so from February 27th when I got the keys to now, being the 29th of March, I think I'm probably about $12,000 to start my business, but I did it out of pocket, so the good thing is I don't owe. I didn't max out credit cards for it. I did spend a lot on one of my credit cards, but that was like for the bigger purchases, and I'll put that back because I could pay for it. And my content creation can actually pay until business actually gets up and running. Thank you so much. Alonzo, that makes me feel so good. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Alonzo, usually with people that purchase, you can message me on my norpots.com if you have any questions, like if it's something that you don't feel is too clear in that monetization guide. I'll chat with you and we can talk about it. If you want me to go to your page and look at your page and be like, hey, I don't think I'm getting the traction I need to get. What do you see that I can improve on? I'll go to your page and I'll look. So that's what comes with purchasing stuff for me, because I know it's hard. You know, I can give you a book and it could be overwhelming, but you know, if you need help, message me on my website. And I'll say, okay, I'll, put your link in, to your actual social media site that you would like for me to look at. And I'll look, and if I don't know the answer, I'll get somebody that does know the answer. So, yeah. Stay here all day talking about a fool horse. Hold on, Mr. Marshall. Tell you what, Mr. Thank you, Jesse. Hey, TJ. If we get two, I'll drop them off. Maybe somebody gets some use out of them. Or vibe. Thank you. Truth, I do smile. I smile a lot. I was just telling everybody that I'm up here. I'm waiting on the FedEx people to pull up. And I'm I don't know why I'm so sleepy. So when they come here, actually in this studio also, what they'll be able to do is, like if they need to have an office meeting, and they don't have anywhere to have it, then they can come in here, they can rent a spot for 30 minutes, they can rent a spot for an hour, and say, I want to come in here and meet with somebody and have a quick little meeting, and they can do that here. They can have, I have a church doing a pink tea in here, and they're going to put like the tea tables down the middle, and they're going to do their pink tea in here. Already I have that plan. I have a young lady who's planning to do, I forget what she called it, but she's gonna do she's a singer, and she's going to sing, but she's gonna invite a small crowd, and she wants to keep the setup how I have it. She want to get a couple bean bags so people could just chill and drink and enjoy her vibe, Do I do meet and greets? Yes, but it's been hard for me since since December, because I have my aunt. And I do have a sitter for her, but it's really expensive when I pay somebody to watch her. Michael, you can't contact me on my website unless you purchase. We would be ready. And I know who purchased. It tells me who purchased. So you cannot contact me because I will not respond. If you contact me and be with that flirting stuff, I will not respond on my website. I respond to paid customers. Thank you. And I do have some cheaper stuff on my website, so you can order something cheaper and I'll respond. Um, but I won't respond that much because if you order the cheaper thing, how do I get started? Or where do I start? You'll order that and then you have questions. But the questions that you might have from that book are actually in the ebook or either in the hard copy. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. No, Michael, you fine. I'm messing with you. You're fine. People usually don't be disrespectful and open. They get behind closed doors and be disrespectful. Little bastards. But anyway, guys, I will let y'all go. I gotta actually go on Facebook because those are my people that listen. Y'all listen too, but I be having to talk about other stuff with y'all. We on a whole different level. We more personal, y'all. Us, we got real family over here. Over there on Facebook, they ain't no real family. They is. Don't get me wrong, cause they might be over here too. But they just be. Don't pay me no mind. I'm going, y'all. I hit y'all later. If I can find the end button.